Вітаю вас, мої любі. Маю надію, що а, якість буде більш-менш доброю. Hey, I forgot that I have to speak English. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my mom. That Rumble Monday. That's Throwback Thursday, but I say Talkback Thursday. The reason being because this is the day when I used to chat about my trips and have a little therapy session for myself when I speak. So let me see, maybe that will be better. The truth is, you've seen in the topic that I've been to Russia multiple times, and I was there. I was born while USSR was still happening. And by the way, a little announcement: I'm turning 40 tomorrow. That's a big number. The biggest what's the right word? The oldest I've ever been, and I love it. Seriously, with age comes such maturity that you never get on your 20s. All the insecurities. You have the beauty of being young and beautiful and unaware. And then you have your 30s, and then you have your 40s. And when you have 40s, that's another level, and that's cool. That's extra cool. You know so much. You as a person, you grow. Just really think. Not sure about the microphone, but there is nothing I can do. So I just gonna stop fidgeting with it. Okay. And hope for the best. If not, I will delete this stream, and that will be it. I love how my crumpled t-shirt works for me. I still want to get ready today, and I'm wearing one of the signs of my fight for my freedom. You know that Ukrainians do fight for the freedom right now, and this is my own unique. That's a leopard, but I used to go to therapy, and this is exactly why I gotten out from toxic relationships. And my therapist asked me who you identify yourself with as an animal. And I said panther. And she said, you know what? This does look like you. This actually does represent you. I see what you mean. And well, she suggested that I will buy. Let me try one. Let's see if it's better. I don't know how it was, but let's see. Let's pretend this time like that. So she said, buy yourself something, maybe pendant, maybe brush, whatever, with a panther. That's what I could find. And recently I was looking through my jewelries and I found it. And it reminded me how much I've grown and how far I've gone. It's not done. This is a journey. This is why I have these videos. The journey is we tend to bury our feelings under the good stuff of your life. So I have a family. I have a beautiful baby. I am happy. My husband is a complete person with ability to think and desire to understand each other. We have this rule: we don't lie. We talk about everything. We discuss. How doesn't matter how much it hurts. We discuss. We give each other time, space. So we are there for each other. I'm gonna take it off because it tingles. Okay. And we are there for each other, and therefore it's good. And then I have war. I have my issues that been there before I met my husband and before I met my first husband and let him get me all fucked up. So it doesn't go anywhere. I used to go to therapy, obviously. Then I get a baby, got a baby, been going to therapy anyway, online. Thank God for internet and people who invented them that. And then I had to stop because my therapist got pregnant, and she was pregnant during war. It was like horrendous experience for her, but um, I still not able to get my therapy back on. So that's what I invented. I have you guys. I have an ability already to analyze myself, and what I learned that we need to dig out the darkest, deepest fears and talk them through. And my biggest fear right now, I have to say, like my last video, I was in a pretty bad shape. Like everything got overwhelming and just tough. And right now I'm much better. And uh, not and, but I have so many trips with my husband, the ex husband, that actually got me so hurt. So I cannot even find a word, the right word, what happened on those trips. Like I was forced to do so many things that I don't like or would ever do if it wasn't for him. And specifically, the topic of this video is my many trips to Russia. When I was a kid, I had right now he's died already. My uncle, my mom's brother, he moved. He was army doctor, and he moved to Russia, and he was serving there, and he found his wife and grown a family there. Like back in USSR, there was no doesn't matter where you live, Ukraine, wherever it was, all big, happy country, happy, you know. And I'm gonna start with my face because I want to do some pictures, maybe. Okay, and we did travel to visit his family few times, and even when well, I traveled there with my parents, I traveled there with my grandparent. I mean, we've been, back and forth. They would travel to Ukraine for the summer. It was all good, all good. But then I met my husband, and he had this, like, I had to say, like, I mean, I am unable to explain why. He had an obsession with visiting um, historic war memorials. Like, imagine yourself. We had a like Second World War, right? And we had pretty long history of war on this land, and obviously we have loads of people who are dead here and buried here. So imagine now your partner like said, I want to visit war museum, I want to visit this memorial, that and this and that. See, my voice goes. At first you think, oh, okay, let's go, and then it becomes like it just like his need. Like on a in May when we used to celebrate the victory on the Nazis and everything, we would need to go to places where so much pain. Like, can you imagine if you are the person who feels everything, feels the pain, feels the I know this dolor, um, extreme pain of killed people. There is so much blood. There is so much negative energy. Like it's evil. Right now, Earth's done a little leap, and we don't have that energy. But when I was traveling to those places, that energy was there. I would bawl my eyes out. This is how hard it was for me, and he would not understand me. I like he would bully me for my tears. And I my family didn't have anyone that I know of killed directly on the Second World War. Everyone came back, they had a trauma. Right now I just I just only imagine how traumatized they all were. And then I would just step on those places. It was like I knew, for instance, like memorials in Russia are made on the places where the most people were killed. Like if they would have, turning point fights on that place, and there's like big hill, and it was like thousands dead under there. And do you think they moved the bodies? No, they are dead there. That's it. They just and it's I would feel all the pain of the old families who maybe never found their loved ones. Every time, like I have pictures, but I'm not going to get those up. Maybe later, maybe one day. But I have like Russia still hooked up on the idea of they are second army of the in the world and this and that. But that's just pathos, and I'm gonna start my makeup because I gave myself 30 minutes and it's 30 minutes gone already. So when I visited those places and he wanted to go somewhere more and more, and he would he would he would drag me to some like war museums, and he would like my advice to anyone who is starting a relationship: if you don't want to go somewhere where your spouse wants to go, and your spouse is unable to let you do your thing, this relationship ain't going anywhere good. Trust me. Like, I'm gonna say about myself, just myself. If I have a partner and he doesn't want to go somewhere and I really want to go, I will go alone. And even if we come to the place, like we would travel to some strange places just to visit, like Volgograd, just to visit memorial, and I would have like hysterical fights with him because I didn't want to go somewhere and he wanted to go. And it's not like I would forbid him to go. Chats. He needed me to be with him when he wants to go, where he wants to go. This is so fucked up.
This is unbelievably crazy. And he would, I mean, I wanted to come back home and break up with him. Like, this is how bad it was. Like, if the person, for the sake of getting what he wants, would terrorize the person he's with or she is with, doesn't matter. It doesn't have, this relationship can go man to woman or woman to man. Woman, my ex, no, my ex, this is what I'm talking about, and my now husband, his ex, she's a woman, but she's a terror. She's a terrorist. She is one of those who would drive you nuts just to get what she wants. She would just talk and whine and ask, and she would never give in. She would never drop it. She would just want what she wants. And she would use tactics of not speaking for a week. And imagine living with someone who is that. Like, and right now she's expecting, um, like she's blaming me for breaking up her family. Well, sure, I can assure you that there is no chance to break up a family if family is good, strong. Nothing can break them apart. But only people in the family can break them apart. That's for sure. So, by the way, I brought this foundation from America, and this is a good foundation. Like, fit me. We don't have those here. We don't have them in a glass container, and it's very good. I love this foundation. I still need to test out. And right now we have like Russia declaring mobilization, which is bizarre because they already been recruiting, like secretly recruiting um, lots of not war people, but people to fight in Ukraine, which is absolutely, oh, this is the primer I should have tried. Absolutely crazy. And I don't know what to expect, but I think something will happen again. It's never stopped, but I think today is the day when they close their borders because guess what? Their men are trying to escape the mobilization. No one wants to fight, but why do you keep quiet, motherfuckers? It's like how the fuck your brain works. 142 million people. I'm not saying about the kids, but come on, like 40 millions? You cannot get up and tell all those motherfuckers who take your money from you, all the taxes, everything, tell them to fuck off. Stop wasting our money on bombs and build everything and whatever we need inside the country. No, but no, idiots. Oh, this primer is quite good, by the way. I like it. That's cool. That's Pharmacy eyeshadow primer. Let me see if yeah, actually it should stick. Good. I like it. I like a good primer. You see, my brain doesn't want to talk about whatever it's painful, so it switches the topic because I gave my brain an ability to escape. You see? Yeah, that's how our brain works. Our brain doesn't like pain, you know. It wants to escape everything that's painful, and because of that, it would rather talk whatever, but not the pain that it been in the past. Because we need to dig out the pain, work it out, work through this, come to the conclusion, and then let it go. That's how let's go comes up. But let me see. Where's eyebrow? Eyebrow liner. Let's see how it works. I just, yeah, it's quite nice. So many people just kind of jump right in because this is just you know when your brain tries to avoid something, this is what happens. I just want to jump to the one thing. Um, when you choose a partner, make sure that you check. I think it's 4 points. I'm gonna say first, this is cleanliness. How do you prefer to live your life? If you're a messy person, you need to find yourself a messy person because a person who likes everything tidy and everything on its place will never feel no. They might feel okay in the beginning, but in the end, it will cause arguments because messy person is used to be messy and organized and put together person, always everything like this used to be like that, and that creates doesn't do not believe in opposites attracts. It might because like exactly for attraction, just the first like whoa, he does it differently or she does it differently than I do, and that's it. In reality, in the living situation, this does not work. Reason being, this is annoying for the person who is messy. Someone always like upset that they create mess, and the person who is tidy and loves everything in order just so pissed off of putting everything together and that not being appreciated. So that's one point. Second point, how you spend the money. If you like to spend a lot and live frivolously and frivolously and don't think about future or think about future too little, you will never feel comfortable and good with the person who's a Scrooge McDuck. Do you understand? Who likes to um, minimize all the spends. Everything should be cheap. We need to, like cut all the what do they frugal person, like extremely frugal person will never live normally with a person who likes to spend money and pamper yourself and everything, because I don't say that the frugal person cannot be combined with the um what's the right word of the person who likes to spend money easily or can spend money easily. Sometimes I can pamper myself. Sometimes I can make everything, mm, frugal, be frugal for a while. But I prefer to live in the mind of, I got this. I have the money, I have the resources, and I will receive more if I need more. That's my point of view. My husband is like that. The first one was not like that. He was, I'm not going to go there. This is not a video topic, but the first one is your tidiness, money. Then, yeah, there's 4 points. Then is very important point is the music. The music you like, the videos you like, music is more important. Music is like crucial. There is people who only likes to listen to classical music, for instance, and a very low volume. There is people like me. I like to blast my stereo in my car, and it doesn't need to be like specific music, but I like specific music beat. It has to be enjoyable. It can be rock, but it has to be enjoyable for me. It doesn't, like it's not like I'm listening only to hard rock. No. I listen to various musics, but it has to be loud in order for me to enjoy it. Like I really love loud music. And if you or like another point of my ex, which when I driven our car to work, he said to me, don't rip my stereos because he knew I'm gonna listen to music very loud, and that's annoying. But now, husband, we listen our music very loudly, and I love it. And the fourth topic, and I probably put it on the first, but doesn't matter. All those four are extremely important. Extremely, like this is how you choose your mate. If you are good match on those 4 points, the rest is golden. So that's sex, and more specifically, sex drive. If you're the person who needs it once in a month, few months, whatever, like I don't, and you have a person next to you who needs it at least once a day or in 2 days, maximum 3 days. Do you see the problem there? It's not gonna work. Person who is in need will be frustrated, and the person who doesn't need so much is also frustrated because, like, I don't want it. I'm fine, and you want it from me. Like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna work. Choose your partners on your sex drives and try to skip the excitement of the first few months when you want the person, you want to know the person. It's like everything excited. Like, you need to be honest. If you are the girl or man who doesn't need it, and you know that you're dating very active female, or your man is all testosterone and he needs it, and it's his nature, there's nothing wrong with being different. It's just, do not mate just because, like, some women do, like, hey, I'm gonna, he's good with cash, he has a lot of money, for instance, but he's like very less active in bed. Trust me, money, it's the thing that you get used to, but the need of your body is very serious. And then there is, what the name of them? Hey, my, yes, 29 minutes. We are done. So, yeah, those 4 topics are crucial to choose a mate. And do not fool yourself. Think about yourself and the person you are trying to get connected with. Like, if it's one night stand, who cares about the money, cleanliness, and everything? But if you're trying to find yourself a life partner, Use these 4 topics, 4 main points that you need to know. For more, visit me in Instagram, on Instagram, whatever, find me at. There is like links down below. Send me wishes tomorrow. I'm 40 and I know it. Yay. Good luck with everything. And 4 points, check them with your partner. You might be surprised. And if you are unhappy, it's time to change. I'll see you next video. Bye.